Microphone test. How's it going, everyone? Pop-Tart here. Welcome back to the Aeroteam channel. Today, it is day 3 of the Train Sim World 6 pre-release. I'm a little late, but I've been busy. So, as it says in the title on Twitch and description on YouTube, we are going to be running the Riviera Line today. I was really hoping to get another run-in on the Morristown line afterwards, but I am busy, and I don't think I'm going to have time for that, unfortunately. So it's just going to be Riviera Line today. It is the Class 802 as well, which I have the thumbnail on YouTube. I don't have that on Twitch because Twitch doesn't have thumbnails, but yes, I probably should have done the Voyager for, like, ultimate capitalization on the release and all that, so I do have the deluxe version, but I don't know, the 802 is that very nice, pretty, iconic Great Western. I don't know, I love it, even though I haven't driven it yet, so I'm looking forward to that. This is the route I'm thinking of taking today, train 2C07 from Exeter to Plymouth, to get kind of the full Riviera Line experience of covering the ocean side here and then turning inland to experience the mountains. I don't know if it's mountains, actually. I genuinely, I haven't done any runs on this so far. I've done the training module to kind of get a little feel of the train, so I don't make too much of a fool of myself on stream. But yeah, I don't know what to expect, so I'm very much looking forward to that. It's going to be an hour and 6 minutes, so it's going to be quite a marathon, but we shall persevere. Anyways, I don't think there's too much else to cover. Let's just get started. Driver mode. There's the Morristown line teasing me. I was hoping to get to that, as I said. I did the training module for the Aero 3 as well. It's an old piece of junk, but oh my goodness, the sounds in that thing are so cool. I'm looking forward to trying that when I can. Next week will be extremely busy, and I'll be out the weekend as well, so it's going to be a while before I can get a chance to get to that, unfortunately, so I don't know if I'll do a stream of it or something, or just enjoy it on my own time, because it'll probably be too late after release to try to dream of capitalizing on the Train Sim World 6 hype. But, anyways, here we are. Get started. I chose this because I thought it'd be a nice sunrise-ish early morning. It looks like it's a little after sunrise, actually. It's still a little bit of golden, but oh well. It looks like it's about a 7 a.m. Sunrise in Exeter at the moment, this time of year. So this was 7:20. I was expecting it to be a little darker outside, but well, this will be fine. There wasn't really anything earlier than this in the day, so other than that, it'd be nighttime runs or just line shunting prep for service. But there goes a 150, I think. Very nice. I don't know. I got learning to do still. All right, let's get this thing running. Let's see, master key on, reverser to neutral. What else? I'm just going to do what I have written down from the training module. I don't know if we're already in a turnaround state, but I'll press and hold engine start. I don't hear anything happening, so I'm assuming the engine is already running and connected, which probably is. Pantographs are down, it looks like, yeah. So, hopefully we got power. Hopefully when I push the throttle, something actually happens. But, anyways, with that, let's see. The platform's on our left side here, so I'll get those doors open there. Whoops, that's not... There we go, that's the side view. Okay, so it's a few over. Weird. Still got a red light in front of us. Hopefully that... Oh, it's green now on the HUD. That must be the next line over or something. Anyways. Let's see, I'll get those headlights on here. I think you have to do dimmed in the daytime in the UK. Well, I don't know. I'll just go full. Door closed. There we go. I'm not entirely familiar with procedures around the world.
Aboard this Great Western Railway service to Penzance. We'll be calling
there's
at
the
Dawlish,
announcements now.
Teignmouth, Newton Abbot, Totnes, Ivy Bridge, Plymouth, Devonport, Dockyard, Keam, St Budo Ferry Road, Saltash, St Germans, Liscard, Bodwin Parkway, Lost Withiel, Parr, St Austell, Truro.
Goodness, they're still going. Alright, anyways, I'm just gonna go. Brakes off, and... oh, right. I'm a fool. Reverse forward. Hopefully, we start moving now. Yay! Okay, I was worried that something funny would happen and I just wouldn't move at all. But very good. Yeah, so the engine was already running. Or the diesel engine, at least. Here we go. Yeah, we still got some nice morning golden light on the trees. Very pretty. Alright, so we got a 30-mile restriction out of the station here. Oh, that's some nice suspension physics on the junctions. I believe I have all my settings configured. I like a nice 200% bump on the camera sway, just so I can really feel like I'm sitting here. But yeah, this is I have not run a single run in Train Sim World 6 yet, so I hope I have all my settings configured from 5 nice enough, but we shall see. And here it's opening up to 75 already. Just crossing over the river. Oh yeah. Alright, now we are a long train. This is much longer than a Voyager. I forgot to check in the introduction get started page how many cars this was. It's an 802-1, but I don't know what that translates to in terms of the car variants. There we go, now the rear's passed over that restriction. I believe power 4? Yeah, power 4 is max power on the 802. Away we go. So that was crossing over the River X back there, and this is South St. Thomas, it looks like. I have a map of the route up on my second monitor, which I don't have on the stream, because I'm a professional streamer. Oh well. Okay, we're getting up to 100 soon here again. We got 10 miles until Dawlish. Let's see, where is that? Okay, so that's right at the mouth of the bay here, so we'll be having a nice long run along the bay side until then. I believe Dawlish is right around the... Oops, there's my speed restriction. Alright, back to idle. Bit of a downgrade here. I'm gonna squish on the brakes a little until we can pass this 100 restriction. There we go. What was I saying? Yeah, I think Dawlish is right around where the red rocks, all the like famous promotional material they've been putting out. So looking forward to seeing that for sure. There's 100 miles per hour. Take it back up here. I couldn't quite read what the time was. I think that's a class 150 something. Actually, I have it on my... Yeah, it's class 150. Hope the stream audio is decent enough. I didn't give it a test run before this. But... I should check my Streamlabs. Okay, I have bars on both, so hopefully it's fine. The train audio looks like it's a lot louder than the microphone, so hopefully that's fine. I'm gonna turn my audio down a little there. Oh well. Professional streamer. Alright, here's coming up on 100. Start pulling it back. Are those sheep? Yo, that's so cool. I love sheep. Yeah, I was worried that the lighting would be a little too late in the day. When I first started, when it was all blue skies in Exeter, but this is a very nice golden hour morning tinge. Perfect way to get the run started. Oh, there's 100. Bring it back to idle. This is really pretty. I am loving this route already, and I haven't even gotten to the Bayside. 7 miles out. Oh, we got a 75 restriction coming up ahead here. I'll bring it down. We're about a mile out or so. Coming underneath a power line intertie here. Very cool. What's that? Oh, here comes the bay. Let me see if I can get a screenshot around this part here just while the sun's coming through. I don't know if I'll keep the screenshot I got from the YouTube thumbnail fully, but we'll see. Oh yeah. Some more right around there, maybe. That nice wash coming from the sun down through. Yeah, right, there we go. Oh, that 75 is coming up on me a lot faster than I thought it would be here. Stop on the brakes a little. There we go. Very good. Oh my goodness, what a lag spike. Alright. Ouch! Unreal Engine 4 strikes again. Alright, there's the 75. Here's the seawall. Very cool. You can see the east side of the bay down there. Miles out from Dawlish. Let's see. According to my map, it looks like we're right around Powderham right now. Should be blasting through Starcross in a second here. Looks like we aren't stopping there. Yeah, there it is on the map up ahead. Or the line preview at least. Oh, there goes an 802 in the other direction. Hello! I think I saw that one, that timetable service when I was looking through the timetable earlier trying to figure out what to do, but I wanted something that started a little after sunrise and not too much pitch black before for getting the stream started. And I figured starting on the Bayside and going inland from there sounded a little more exciting than starting in the hills. I don't know. There goes Starcross. Very pretty. Right, then we'll be going up to 80 for Dawlish here, it looks like. Oh, we got a red light ahead. We won't be going 80 then. Looks like it's keeping pace with us, but I'll still pull it back here. I'm not quite sure the exact procedure. I think you're supposed to approach yellow lights at a 45? Question mark? But, I don't know. Cows! Yeah, I am simply an amateur train enjoyer, so I don't have, like, safety systems on or anything. Quill is the resident train nerd on the channel. I know very little compared to him. That's all green ahead here. Very good. Maybe I'll pull it up a little bit before Dawlish. There's the Bayside beach theme park thing. I forget what it's called. I remember that from the article as well. Thunder Park. Interesting. Very nice. That's so cool. Here's the red rocks. Whoop! There's a 70-mile-per-hour restriction. Hello. Oh, going over that a little bit. It's fine. We got a factor of safety. We're not gonna die yet. Oh, this is so pretty. I just love the vegetation level of detail in the newer routes. Alright, less than a mile out. I'm gonna tap on the brakes a little bit here, and I have no idea how this thing's braking performance holds. Looks like it stops pretty nicely, actually, so I'll pull it down, approach the platform maybe 30. I have no idea what the horn procedures are for Britain at all. I'm pretty sure in the US you're supposed to do a single horn blast coming into stations. In Germany it's nothing at all. No horns permitted. And I don't know what the equivalent is for Britain. Maybe it's a high-low blast? Maybe it's nothing? I don't know. I remember trying to look for, like, videos of trains pulling into platforms in Britain, like, last year or something when I was trying to figure it out, and I could never find anything conclusive. Probably because I just didn't bother to look hard enough, but oh well. I braked a little too hard there. Hello! Very cool. Come on. You can get there. There we go. I'll just stop it here.
This is Dawlish.
There we go. Open left.
Great
Stick
Western
my head out the
Railway
window.
service to Penzance, calling at Tinmouth, Newton Abbot, Totnes, Ivybridge, Plymouth, Devonport, Dockyard, Kean, St. Udo Ferry Road, Saltash, St. John.
Alright, I am running a minute late, so we're finished boarding and ready to go already. I pressed lock, didn't I? Yeah, there we go. Alright. Here we go. Come on. Diesel engine takes a while to respond from stopped.
Welcome aboard this Great Western Railway service to Penzance. We'll be calling at Tinmouth, Newton Abbot, Totnes, Ivybridge.
Oh, it's gonna go through the whole list again.
Devonport, Dockyard, Kean, St. Guido Ferry Road, Saltash, St. Germans.
It's the one thing
Biscayne,
about...
Bodmin Parkway, Lostwithiel, Parr, St. Austin,
My goodness.
Truro, Redruth, Camborne, Hale, St. Earth, and Penzance.
There we go, finally! It's the one thing about automated announcements in... My goodness! Let me get a word out! It's the one thing about automated announcements in Trains of World 6 is I imagine it's gonna get very old very fast. But, oh well, we'll see. Very cool. Where is this? This is... Aha! The cove south of Dulwich here, I see. We're going around another bend right here. Oh, there's my 60 mile per hour limit already. Oh, and only 2 miles till Tenmouth. Shorter leg on this one. So pretty. I spy another screenshot opportunity. How am I gonna line this one up? Oh, because I want it like focused on the train, but also the cliffs at the same time for the framing. Let's see. I'll try a couple. I don't know if I'll replace the thumbnail screenshot, so let's try something around there to get the train in frame, and then I want a little bit of a wider shot. Oh, that's the wrong one. A little bit of a wider shot here, getting the hills back there. Nice bit of blurring still. Oh, where was I? I liked the framing I had earlier, and now it's gone. Let me see. About... that looks a little silly with that big wall in the distance, but... Or not in the distance, in the foreground, covering the train. I don't know. Eh, lame. Anyways. Alright, last screenshot, I swear. I'm gonna do a full focus, wider shot, somewhere around here. A little tighter. Oh, but that's so pretty too. Damn it. I think this will actually be not the last screenshot. Oh, it's so cool. It was not that long ago in Train Sim World that this level of detail would not be seen in the rock side. I'm very happy about this. There we go. Oh, look at that. Very nice. Alright, back to the cab. Earlier this year, I think it was, I did a Peninsula Corridor run, because I still have that route left over from when I got Train Sim World 2 years and years ago, and oh my goodness, that was quite the jump scare. Going from scenery like this back to the old, when was that? That was 2019 or whatever, when the distant scenery was the far lands, my goodness. here we go. Start pulling the brakes in a little. Get ready to approach.
We are now approaching Tinmouth.
Yeah, this is just crazy pretty so far. Like, even the shorelines don't look too bad. This right here, oh my goodness. Oh, I just realized, speaking of my settings carrying over, I think I don't like the stop markers. I believe I changed that recently in Train Sim World 5, and I thought I did here too, and it looks like it might have reset itself, or I messed it up. And now I have to remember which category it's in. No, not player assist. Advanced settings? Nope. Accessibility. Nope. Gameplay. Yes. Stop marker. Off. There we go. Apply. Alright, there we go. I liked it for a while because it was helpful, especially for warnings for stopping like longer trains or whatever, but like leaving the little blue marker on is well enough, and then having all that painted stuff over the tracks was just a little bit of a immersion killer. I have once again braked too much. Oh well. Another class 150. I think that's a 150. Are you a 150? 166? Oh, that's layered from Great Western Express. Another one I need to figure out how to learn how to drive. Whoa, too far.
This is
There we go.
Tinmouth.
And doors.
Head.
Oops. Only 1 minute behind schedule. Not bad for me, all things considered. Alright, so it looks like here at Tinmouth we're going to be heading back in west inland, following the River Tin this time. Locked doors, here we go, ready to go. And then it'll be to Newton Abbot where we head westward. Come on. Here we go. Oh, it's a 9-car
Welcome
consist.
aboard this Great
I've been
Western Railway service to Penzance.
wondering about that
We'll
earlier.
be calling at Newton Abbot.
That's going to go through the
Totnes,
whole list
Ivy
again.
Plymouth, Devonport, Dockyard, Keam, St. Budo Ferry Road, Saltash, St. Germans, Liscard, Bodwin Parkway, Lost Withiam, Parr, St. Austell, Truro, Redruth, Camborne, Hale, St. Earth, and Penzance.
There we go.
The next station is Newton Abbot.
And that'll be 4.5 miles away here. We should have a nice run along the river outlet until then. 60's coming up here, but it looks like we got an increase up to 80 and then 90 along this nice straightaway here until then. That's not how boats are supposed to work. Somebody's having a bad day. Nice. Alright, there's 80. Punch at full power. Yeah, that is a lot of washed up boats. I wonder if that's intentional or if the assets were misplaced with the marshes. Might have been intentional. Who knows? Damn it! I got another scam bot on my Twitch channel. Let me correct that real quick. I have to figure out how to go to mod mode. There we go. Mod view. And get banned fool. Oops, that's my voice. Let me mute that. There we go. Banned. And I'm reporting that as well. Spam, scam, or bots. Scam. There we go. Yay. There were 18,000 more bots where that came from, so that won't do anything, but oh well. The last one I had in the Jedi Survivor stream last weekend got banned from Twitch following that report in like a matter of minutes, so that was very nice. It's, anyways, back to it. Here we go. Got redemption up to, we're down to 60 coming up here. For looking away. I shove a hefty boot on the brakes. There we go. And there's 60. Stuck in the trees. A little bit of an uphill. I gotta get some power back on here. Yellow light ahead, it looks like. See if it's still yellow by the time we get to it. Over a little bridge or two coming up here. Trying to see where I am. Oops. Leveled out and started accelerating again too much. There we go.
We are now approaching Newton Abbot.
There's the bridge. There we go. Bounding bots was not letting me get a good view on that one. Oh, coming to the station a little fast here, but I haven't had trouble braking so far, and if anything I've been too slow, so it should be fine. Gotta worry about that red light at the end of the platform though. I was really hoping that they'd, when they were talking about optimizations in Train Sim World 6, that they had managed to figure out some wizardry to get around the micro stutters on tile loads from Unreal Engine, but unfortunately, it is not the case, and they are still there as ever. Like I'm running a solid 144 frames per second right now, outside of the stutters, but then those punch every 20 seconds or so. Oh, unfortunate. Alright, door's locked. Still a solid minute behind, so haven't lost time, but haven't gained time. Oh well, I'm not too bothered. I don't really care about being on time. Oh, excuse me. I just care about the pretty sights. I'm here to enjoy.
Welcome aboard this Great Western Railway service. Saltash, St. Germans, Liscard, Bodmin Parkway, Lost Whittier, Parr, St.
Around this corner here will be the
Red Roof, Camborne,
split
St. Earth,
to
and Penzance.
Paynton, and we'll be taking the West Branch instead to Penzance.
The next station is Totnes.
And we got 7.5 miles until then. Where's that? Well, that's ways down there. Yeah, we got a ways. Very good. Yeah, I'll have to do a rundown to Paynton sometime later. Maybe on the 220. Alright, here comes 60. That's a class 150, I think. Is that the split already? Nope, it's right here. Alright, so that's the line to Paynton then. Interesting, goes through the tunnel. Well, uphill turned into a downhill. I'll keep that speed restriction. There we go. Oh, I see, it's just a short little tunnel under the, under a highway. Idea what to yap about to fill the time gaps here. Looks like I got no viewers at the moment, so it's fine. There's a hefty uphill here, 2%. Punch on full throttle here to keep up. The level of detail so far is just so cool. Even compared to I mean, like, Antelope Valley is the tour route just a couple years ago was nowhere near a fraction of this. Very nice. .5% now. Goodness. It's like a British Cajon Pass right now. At least I don't have 2 miles of freight train behind me. Interesting little landing ledge there. Doesn't look like it was a, yeah, it's not a former bridge or anything because it doesn't connect to anything. I wonder what that was. That's the cool part about Train Sim World, getting to see stuff like that up close, because, like, when there's things like that I see in, like, other routes, I can have a look on Google Maps, and sure enough, there's a little something there. Like, that's how I learned about the old abandoned station What was that? That was Seaford on the old East Coastway route, and on Fife Circle as well by I think it was on the Levin branch. There was pilings up the side, and sure enough, it was an old used to be a bridge crossing the tracks. Had been abandoned and torn down. And what was there in the sim was what was there in real life. Whoa, now we're on a hefty downhill. Gotta pull my brakes back on now. Imagine to be doing a lot of up and down through these hills here on the west part of the route. Where are we? Let me get my bearings. Right around that curve. Alright. So we're going through Coombe Fish Acre right now. Miles to Totnes. Looks like there will be another river crossing on the River Dart as we get into Totnes here. Oh, and there will be a little hydro dam to the north of that too. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. There goes a Voyager. Hello! So silly looking, little 4-car things. Very cool though. Yeah, I have to say, this is like... I mean, I knew it from the marketing material and all that they were putting out. I was like, oh, this is so pretty, but genuinely, this is my favorite core route in the whole sim already. It's just such a nice, pleasant, pretty experience. There hasn't been a single ugly patch of scenery so far. Oops. Hit 8 knot line. Looks like we got a yellow light coming up here. Keep an eye on that. There it is. I have no idea what the flashing yellow is versus steady. I know nothing about train signaling at all. I figured that since there's so much variation between different routes that it's just... I personally don't care enough about ultimate super realism, for trains at least, to get super into all the safety systems and signaling and all that with that. I'm just unfortunately too busy. So I just like having a nice relaxing run through after a hard day's work. I love my procedural realism in flight sims, but I'm not as adept at the trains. But this right here, this is what I live for. Oh, that lighting is incredible. Yeah, this is the perfect time of day to do this run. This is just gorgeous. Especially for our first run on the route. especially with the fall colors on the early autumn trees. Alright, mile out from Totnes here. Since we're already going slower, since we had that, both the curves and then the yellow lights a little bit further down, I'll brake maybe a little under half a mile out. What water feature is that? That's the River Hems. Here we come.
Totnes.
Oh no, I forgot to keep an eye out for the hydro dam I was talking about earlier. Ooh, overshooting the platform a little bit here.
This is Totnes.
Alright, there we go. Bam. I wonder if I can scooch over there on... free cam's gonna bound. Photo mode. Can photo mode go that far out? No, it can't. I wish we had a proper free cam mode. But then people would complain about distant scenery even more. I'm too curious. I'm gonna head over to the bridge and have a look around. Oh, this is taking forever at the... Well, I wish they had speed controls on the camera. Almost there. Whee! There we go. Alright, I was too distracted. Oh, there's a cute little footbridge going across there. No, we can't see it from the track side. Oh, there isn't a bounding box here, actually. I can go all the way around this side. Ah, they didn't model it. Ah, well. That's not visible from the track side anyways, because it's around the corner, so... But yeah, it looks like on the map there should be a... Come on. My mouse is stuck. There we go. Yeah, there should be a dam across this bit, and then the water keeps going that way along that little trench there. Looks like that trench was probably left over from the elevation data, but it wasn't filled in. But again, not visible at all from trackside. Anyways, oh, where am I? Here we are. Alright. I don't know why, but for some reason, like, for 15 seconds after exiting photo mode or whatever, my mouse is extremely slow, and then it, like, gradually speeds back up again to normal speed after a while. I don't really understand it. But anyways. The door's closed again. There we go. And away we go. Looks like we got a 25 reduction up here.
Welcome aboard this Great Western Railway service to Penzance.
Why am I
We'll be calling
not
at
moving?
Ivy Bridge, Plymouth,
I hit the brake hold for the hill start. Oops.
St.
There we go.
Ferry Road, Saltash, St. Germans,
Shut the hell up!
Parkway, Ostwithian, Park, St.
Oh,
Austell,
goodness.
Truro, Redruth, Camborne, Hale, St. Earth, and Penzance.
I would think that that whole thing is super cool if it didn't go on for 17 minutes at every station.
The next station is
No!
Ivy Bridge.
There we go. I will. Maybe it's realistic, I don't know. Never been on a train in Britain before. I mean, I imagine it would be how it would be announced, but... oh well. Anyways, here's our 25, and as soon as the rear passes over that 60 speed limit, there we go. Back up we go. I don't know what that brightness knob controls. Doesn't seem to be making a change in daytime at least. Damn it! No! Ah, there goes an early end to the stream. That's an Unreal Engine 4 crash. Ah. Oh, I was looking forward to seeing the west part of the route, but the pre-release has taken its toll. Oh, that's unfortunate. I have never had a single train sim world crash in my life. I've had one crash, one time. Unfortunate. Well, how far did we make it? That was, let's see, 1 hour exactly. Oh. Well, yeah, looks like we got no viewers on Twitch at the moment. There's one viewer on Twitch, and that viewer is me from the preview I have up at the side. Well, anyways, if you're watching this on YouTube, after the fact, then I suppose I was going to do my, outro monologue, in Plymouth after experiencing the whole run, but anyways, yeah. Yeah, I think that even though, we crashed early, I still don't think I have enough time for, another run. I got too much to do this afternoon, too much work. Yeah, because I was looking through the Morristown timetable, and there really aren't any good partial routes, for either the ALP or the Aero 3. They're all full-length hour runs. But it's already late. I don't have time for another hour of that today. Unfortunate. Well, yep, I'll call it there. Well, thank you very much for watching this far, if you have been doing so. Oh, what happened? Hang on 1 second. Did I lose the... No, anyways. Alright, there we go. Anyways, yep, thank you very much for watching, if you are indeed here. If you would like to see anything more, please do consider subscribing to the Aeroteam channel, to see any of our future live streams, that we do. I loved what I experienced from Train Sim World 6 up until this point, so hopefully, the crashes can get ironed out. I would love to be able to do more, live streams in the future. I was going to say that. I'm a little off-put by the fact that I got a crash, but anyways, yeah, please do check out our playlist that we have on the YouTube channel as well. And we also restream, so this was live on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time, so if you are on either platform, feel free to check out and subscribe to the other to catch anything else we do in the future. But with that, I think that's all that I have to cover, so let us know what more you'd like to see in the future, any other Train Sim World runs you have and ideas, or any other video games you'd like to see us try. I do have an ongoing live stream series of Jedi Survivor as well, a blind playthrough that has been a lot of fun. I'm hoping to continue that eventually at some point. I did 2 streams this week, and that was it for my time, so I'm very busy for the near future, the next couple weeks, but hopefully I'll get back to that very soon. I've been loving it so far. But anyways, I think that's all I have to yap about. So, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!